What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, King Alpha, back with another reaction. And A-Main, say man, we got Mikaela Mayer speaking up on Claressa Shields. Yada, sheesh. Let's see what she talking about. Let's see what she talking about.
Does she retire to you as the GWOAT, or is that Claressa Shields or another fighter? Like,
Claressa can have her name. She came up with the name GWOAT. All right, she can have that. It's not really about that, but I think that Katie Taylor has done amazing things for this sport, and you can't deny that she has just, I mean, from the amateur days, like, she was the girl. Like, she was the reason why they put women's boxing into the Olympics, you know? So she goes way...
I agree with that. That lady paved the way. Her, Layla Ali, and Wolf, they all paved the way for women's boxing. You feel me? So, I mean, I'm not mad at Claressa call herself the GOAT either, but you cannot sleep on Taylor's commitment to the sport, what she's brought to the sport. Same as Amanda Serrano. Matter of fact, them two both have a tie in knockouts, 33 knockouts. They don't be playing in that ring. I think Layla Ali had a double-digit knockouts as well. You know, Claressa ain't got that power, but you know, she dominates in the ring. I would say, if anything, what puts Claressa Shields over those other two, even though they got a way better resume than her, I'm gonna say the two Olympic gold medals. That's what set her. That's really what set her apart from all the other women boxers.
back, and then she's taken on a lot of challenges as a pro. Even when we thought she fell short to like Delphine Pursoon, she came back, did the rematch 3 times with Serrano. A couple of them were close, but I think she's great. I think she's definitely, you know, she thinks she's the greatest to do it so far. It's going to be hard to top someone like Katie Taylor. It's going to be hard to top someone and what Claressa's done as well, you know, especially this last showing and selling out the arena and all the eyes she brought to the sport. It's going to be tough to top that too, but I don't like to pin them against each other. They're both different, and they've both done enough for the sport in their own unique way, right?
so you don't see either fighter as slightly just better than the other?
I think that Katie Taylor has had better opposition.
Yeah, I just said that.
You know, but it's lighter weights a little bit more.
Right. That's a good point, Mikaela. The lighter weights, it's a lot more smoke, a lot more competition to choose from. Those heavier weights that Claressa be fighting in, it ain't too many. Ain't that much smoke up there in them weight classes. And then when she do fight them, she fighting one person and got all the belts already. You feel me? And like she got to fight 4 champions and collect the belts like Thanos. No, she'll fight a heavyweight, and then that girl got all the titles already. You know what I mean? So it's just tough. It's tougher fights and harder to make fights up in those heavyweights. You know, light heavyweight, super middleweight. Those are hard to make. So, but she do got a couple of people that's in that range. Shadeja Green would have been a perfect matchup, but Shadeja lost her last fight to Lonnie Daniels. She lost her fight to Lonnie Daniels, so Claressa should rematch Lonnie Daniels, even though she already beat Lonnie Daniels, but Lonnie Daniels got those belts. So I think that I think it'll be a good look. You feel me? But I think she's gonna stay at 160 a little bit longer to see what other smoke she can conjure up before she go back up. That's just my opinion.
Challenges there. Claressa's made her way down to 160, and she's the 3 names she threw out after her fight were me, Tam, and Lauren Price, and those are some
big
tough
names.
fights.
Yep.
All 3 of us think would be great fights against Claressa Shields. So if she comes for all of us, got to give her props for that.
That's a fact.
What did you think of her fight in Atlanta over the weekend?
I think she looked good. I think she's been looking good. I think she's always looked good. I knew she would win.
Well, you know what?
I didn't think Kay had a chance, but I think a lot of people knew that. But hey, she had the belt, so.
I will say this though. I used to think Claressa was kind of wild. You know, it wasn't polished. She's just throwing haymakers, and you feel me? But this fight, she was a lot more poised, letting it come to her. I think she brought in Andre Harrell, I think if I'm saying his name right, ex-boxer, now trainer, to help out with her power and, you know, learning some new things. So, hey, I think it's a wonderful thing, man, that it's a little, you know, she's 31, you know, But pick up them new skill sets. Show us what you got. I'm looking forward to seeing her next couple of fights. She says she want to retire at 38. She says she might be pregnant already with Papoose baby. She want to have a family. So she going to have a lot on her plate. So we'll see how many times she fight. If she don't fight no more this year, how many times she fight next year. Because she's going to get pregnant. She might not fight none next year. Or fight right before she get, you feel me? Yada da.
She took the champion, and Kay was the champion. So I'd like to see her unify with Tam. I think that would be a great fight.
And forgive me for keep stopping it. But Tam, she is a decent fighter. I don't think she can beat Claressa, though. She only had 5 fights. 5 fights, and she already won the championship. But I don't think, she's ready for Claressa. I think she need a few more fights under her belt. Tam do. But Mikaela and the other the girl she called out, yeah, they ready for Claressa.
I would love to see us make that fight happen sometime next year, hopefully soon. I got this rematch with Chantel. We have a rematch clause, so we'll have to do that twice. But I'd love to have Claressa Shields next.
Yeah, she said, I think on Shannon Sharp's show that she's not going down to 54. So sounds like
she's already said that to me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's been clear. I
But
think
why
she
not?
could. She made 160.
She could make 154. It's only 6 more pounds. She could do it. But that'd probably be the furthest I would go. And I would tell them other girls that's talking all that talk, bring y'all asses up to 154. Amanda Serrano and Alicia Baumgardner and Caroline Dubois and whoever else won't smoke with Claressa. Bring y'all ass up to 154. She come down to 154 from 160. Y'all can get it cracking. She can't go to no 140. Come on, man. 147, 140. Damn sure no 135, 130. I think Amanda Serrano just fought at like 126 or something. Like these are featherweights, damn near. So Claressa, she'll mumble it much. She'll walk through them. You feel me? But we'll see.
60, she looked good. I think she could probably go 154, but I'm not going to demand that of her. I agreed I'll meet her at 160. I'm nowhere near 160, but I'll do what I got to do. I think I have the skill and the speed and the experience and the timing and all that. I'm going to use what I have, I don't think I need the weight to beat her. I think I'm going to use what I do best.
Well, you just touched on it, but
Yeah.
I'm going to ask anyways, like, why does Mikaela Mayer coming all the way up from 130 pounds beat Claressa Shields, who's fought as high as heavyweight, hasn't even come close to losing a fight yet? Why would you be the one to beat her?
The greatest thing I always said Claressa does at those heavier weights is that she's got the speed and the work rate of a lightweight, right? She does, and that's like her greatest asset. That's what she does so well. That's what makes her so dominant.
I agree.
But I have all those skills too. I came from the lightweight, I have the speed and I have the work rate. So I think that she would meet her match with me when it comes to that.
Forgive me, guys.
Is there, well, first of all, with you being an MVP fighter, they have a ban on her because she slapped Alicia Baumgardner.
That'll be lifted. They're not gonna get in the way of that fight. That was just a temporary thing.
That money's too tempting.
Something that sticks.
What do you think of the fact, well, first of all, what have you thought over the years with Baumgardner? She's still fighting at 130 and calling out Claressa, asking her to come down to a weight that she's never competed at before. But what have you thought of their saga since?
It's just confusing the fans. Like, we know that fight is never going to happen. Baumgardner hasn't moved away from 130, not even 35 or 40 or anything. And Claressa's not going to come down. It just doesn't make sense, right?
It doesn't.
Right now, Baumgardner has some big potential fights that she doesn't seem to want to take. I think that she was so stuck on getting Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano as if those were the only mega fights, but she's had a mega fight with me, a rematch with me, sitting on the table for years now. Caroline Dubois will be a great fight for her, and there's...
Are you talking about Alicia Baumgardner? When did they fight? Forgive me, let me check this right quick. When did they fight? Come on, phone. I'm starting stupid. Forgive me, guys. 1 second. Okay, so it says Alicia Baumgardner defeated Mikaela Mayer by split decision on October 15th, 2022 at the O2 Arena in London. Dang, in London, England. With the win, Baumgardner successfully defended her WBC superweight featherweight title and captured Mayer's IBF and WBO titles to unify the 130-pound division. Damn, so Mikaela Mayer was fighting at damn 130 as well. Sheesh. She hella big right now.
A couple others. She can move to 35 easily and take on some big fights. I don't know if she wants these big fights. I don't know what type of fighter she really is anymore. Like, she seems to just want to be famous, in my opinion. She just wants to...
Damn, she getting on Alicia. Saying she just want the spotlight. She a diva. She a diva? Oh, snap.
I don't know, maybe she's using boxing to get somewhere else, but I don't really see like a true fighter in her. I don't know if she really wants to be that.
And she could be saying this too, because she lost a close fight to her. She might have even thought she won that fight. Especially being in London too. Sheesh. She came across the pond and took them belts from you, girl. Even though Mikaela Mayer is not from London, she's like an honorary Brit. She's an honorary Brit. Man, keep talking your ish.
She's definitely not like me.
Do you take any satisfaction from the fact that since your loss to her, though, you've been the one to win multiple world titles and multiple weight classes, and now there's a lot of buzz around you actually fighting Claressa Shields, in reality, like in a realistic weight where it could really happen? And
I mean, I had to really navigate mentally, physically, it wasn't easy. I was definitely like, it hurt to lose my belts. It hurt to take a loss and to have to navigate my way back. It's not like I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. I really didn't at times. I didn't know how this would all pan out. But I kept showing up. I kept taking the challenges. I just kept working and showing up and believing that everything would turn out okay. And now that I am where I am, like, it's turned out better than okay. I'm in a great space, and I can't even wish that the past didn't happen, because I wouldn't be where I am today now, right? Like, it led me to this position. But it was hard to...
People don't realize that past is what shaped them into the creature they are today. And a lot of people say, I wish I can go back, and then you would change the person, you would change who you are. Those trials and tribulations and ups and downs and pain and love and joy, that all molds you into the character, spiritually, mentally, physically, that you have morphed into, that you have been molded into by the Most High. So whether good or bad, you take it and you add a learning lesson to it. Everything is a teachable moment, and you want to learn from everything that you do, everything that you say. Make sure you're on the right side of the law and on the right side of righteousness. You feel me? Yada da.
See, you don't always see what the end result could be, It's like I wasn't always like super optimistic or positive. I was like beat down. I was just showing up, faking it until I make it.
Not
again.
fake it till you make it.
Sometimes, like I
dig
was.
it. I dig it.
So, you and Claressa go back, that tattoo right there on your right shoulder. You guys have matching tattoos.
Got them together.
As Olympic teams, the 2016 games, right? And it is funny, though. One time she kind of downplayed it and said, well, I did it because Mikaela wanted me to do it. Wasn't this like...
She didn't really want to do it, honestly. She was scared to do it. She was like, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, come on, we got to go do it. I was thinking about it forever.
Y'all was together when y'all got them tats?
I was like, yep, we got to go.
Okay,
and there was a
cute.
tattoo place right across the street from the Olympic Training Center. So
Nice.
dragged her ass over there and we did it.
They got a pretty
How
decent
close were you
relationship.
guys, though, this team? Were you guys roommates ever?
No, we were never roommates. But like at the OTC, y'all live in like the dorms, and you're kind of all on the same floor, and everyone's
y'all all around each other.
in between training sessions. Doors are open, everyone's hanging out, talking, whatever. So yeah, traveling together. And
Legitimately
it feels like
friends?
so long ago. It feels like so long ago. Yeah, no, we were. We were teammates and friends, and it just feels like it was so long ago, like we were kids, which we kind of were. But
My bad.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Grown apart a little bit since then, but I've always supported her and wished her well.
Do you still consider yourself friends as of today?
I don't know if she considers me a friend. I don't know.
I mean, you speaking highly of her. You haven't put her down in no way, shape, form, or fashion. You've given her props. You feel me? You uplifted her, gave her flowers. You did throw a couple shots at Alicia though, so that's like maybe a little bit more personal. What's going on with y'all two? But I respect how she didn't throw Claressa under the bus, and she spoke highly on her name. So I would hope that Claressa would reciprocate that same treatment, that same behavior towards Mikaela if she ever asked about her. Yada yada yada. So I'm gonna leave it right there, guys. This video is pretty long. I'm not gonna hold y'all that long. But I appreciate you guys stopping by, kicking it with your boy. It's your boy, King Alpha, repping Immortal. We don't die, we multiply. All praise to the Most High. Peace and blessings. Deuces.